Another mastermind hit.
Hopefully y'all should be able to hear me. Hello everybody. I had to get on here because I want to address this issue about dispensaries not answering the phone. Is my audio good? Can y'all hear me? Because this is important. It sounds kind of weird with these headphones on. Am I coming in clear? Do you guys copy? Man. All right, so let me just tell y'all briefly what's going on. So last week I tried to place an order at Terasana, Columbus, and when I did it online, that went through just perfectly fine. But when I wanted to call and ask questions, I tried to call them and I couldn't get through. Hey Alicia, so what we're gonna be doing today is calling all these dispensaries that don't like to answer their phone. We're going to document it because I got an email from the pharmacy board telling me they got right through and they was only on hold for 4 minutes and they don't really see my concern is legitimate, more or less. That's how I feel about it. That's how I interpret it, is that I'm over exaggerating and we're sorry you had a problem. So what I intend to do live is show y'all exactly what I experienced. And what I want to do first, right at the beginning of this video, just to prove a point, because y'all know me. If I tell you something happened, it happened. I don't have time to make up stuff or exaggerate things. So let me go ahead without wasting no time in this video and show y'all what happened to me. Here you go.
Terasana, Columbus. We are open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, including drive-in directions and our full product menu, please visit our website, TerasanaCannabisCo.com. If you would like to speak to a dispensary team member, please remain on the line and someone will assist you as soon as possible.
Thank you for calling Terasana. We are unable to take any new phone orders for pickup today. We will resume call-ahead orders tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Thanks. Have a great day.
Okay, so that's what happened to me right after I received the email from the Board of Pharmacy. So what I did was I responded to the Board of Pharmacy and said, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to go on Facebook Live and YouTube Live and broadcast and call them in real time and see if they answer. And I'm not going to just stop with Terasana. I'm going to call as many dispensaries as I can dial up in a reasonable amount of time. And we're going to see how long it takes us to get through to some of these dispensaries so that I can prove that there is an issue that needs to be addressed. And this rule that they told me, I didn't post this, but I'm going to post it after this video, that they said there is no rule that requires dispensaries to answer the phone for patients. How do y'all feel about that? I don't feel that's cool. I don't think that's appropriate business. And we can't allow that. Even people that own dispensaries don't think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get started and call Terasana. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe they'll answer. And we'll ask them what's going on with their phones. Here we go. Hold on, make sure my headset's turned off. Just gonna put it on speaker for y'all.
Thank you for calling Terasana, Columbus. We are open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, including drive-in directions and our full product menu, please visit our website, TerasanaCannabisCo.com. If you would like to speak to a dispensary team member, please remain on the line and someone will assist you as soon as possible.
Now, they told me they was able to get through within 4 minutes. I'm going to see what happens at the 4-minute mark. And I already know what's going to happen, but I want y'all to see what happens. We're already 43 seconds in. And we're just listening to this terrible music. It's like it's early in the morning and then it's time to go to bed music. It's nerve-wracking. Is this supposed to make us relax? And keep in mind, what I showed you in the beginning of the video wasn't exactly what happened here. But let's just play it through live. We're live. This is a live phone call. I'm not pre-recording this. This will be sent to the pharmacy board, because I'm tired of people not taking me seriously when I tell them something's happening. I mean it's happening. When I said people are standing in line at dispensaries just to check in, I meant that's what was happening. I know we need delivery. This is just showing us, you know. And just so you guys understand what's going on while we're waiting, Terasana, the reason I think this is occurring, I'm not faulting the workers. The workers were very respectful and pleasant at this location. So there was nothing wrong with the people at the location. It's the system that they're playing by. It's not the workers. So I'm not trying to say nothing bad about people that work at Terasana, because I've never had any problems with anybody that works at Terasana. So just to clear that up. But this here, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. But they emailed me this morning and said they got right through in 4 minutes. Got quiet. They remixed it on us. It's like they changed songs. Isn't it a lot of anxiety for you guys to try to call these places? Can y'all please let the board of pharmacy know what y'all want them to know? Because when this video ends, I'm sending it directly to the board of pharmacy. So your comments will be seen by the board of pharmacy. So y'all need to be telling them what y'all want to tell them right now in these comments, Jordan, and everybody. Just say what you want to say, because they're going to see it. I told them it's coming. Hello? 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 Is anyone there? Do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share all over social media. Share it in all them other groups so we can all see who's going to answer the phone. Because we're calling Verdant next, guys. We're calling Strawberry Fields. We're calling Cleveland. We're going to call wherever y'all want me to call. We're going to call. Whatever dispensaries, y'all, make a list. We're calling them all. I want this to be overwhelmingly clear.
Thank you for calling Terasana. We are unable to take any new phone orders for pickup today. We will resume call-ahead orders tomorrow.
At 4 minutes.
Thanks, and have a great day.
Sorry, this mailbox is full and cannot accept any more recordings. Thank you for using the voicemail system.
This is the thumbnail for my video. Okay, now I've demonstrated, for the record, Terasana, Columbus, Ohio is not answering the phone. This is the third call I have. I've got it recorded 2 different times. Once at 30 seconds, they hung up. Another time at 4 minutes, they hung up. And then another time at 4 minutes, they hung up. So what does that mean? That means exactly what I said it meant. Is that they're not answering the phone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Verdant Creations. Do y'all think I should call Newark or Columbus first? Which one y'all want me to call? Or do y'all want me to call down to Cincinnati? Because I intend to dial them all up. So let's start making the list now. See, we called Terasana, Columbus. No answer. Let's just start with Columbus first. Let's call the Botanist, Columbus. Their phone number, if you guys want to follow along and call them yourself. The phone number is area code 614-924-2155. It's the call-a-thon. We're calling them all. 924-2155. Make sure you tell me which dispensary you want me to call in the comments.
Thank you for calling the Botanist. We're located at 115 Vine Street in Columbus, Ohio. Our hours are 10 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Effective immediately, we are temporarily suspending our call-ahead ordering at this location. Please stay tuned to shop.botanistohio.com for updates on when our call-ahead ordering will resume. We encourage patients to place an online order for fastest service. If you have questions regarding how to order online, please visit the FAQ page on our website. To speak with a staff member, please press 1.
That's creepy, guys. That's the same music from Terasana. Didn't the message also sound eerily similar to Terasana? We're suspending call-ahead orders until further notice. Let's see. We have 1 minute and 17 seconds on this call. Let's see if we get to the 4-minute mark and it hangs up on us. That might tell us maybe they're using the same phone system. But now you guys are starting to understand. Now we're not done yet. We've called 2 dispensaries and we are already seeing a pattern. But let's keep calling them. Who else should I call? Tell me, guys. Yeah, that's great, Kate. So we're going to call Verdant too. Don't worry. I mean, can you imagine how many people are just hanging up because they can't take listening to this horrible music over and over? And then if you start calling multiple dispensaries and they're playing the same old music.
Thanks for calling the Botanist. This is Evan speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, good morning, Evan. This is Anthony Riley here with Ohio Cannabis Live, and we're just doing a phone check to see if dispensaries are actually answering their phones. I noticed on your recording it says you suspended call-ahead ordering. We're currently live on YouTube and Facebook. Would you like to explain to the patients why you guys are not taking call-ahead orders?
We just are understaffed right now. We don't have the availability to provide what we would like to provide to folks, so we are cutting it down to just online ordering.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for answering your phone. We really do appreciate that. Some of your competitors are not answering their phone at all.
We understand. That's why we made a special person just to answer the phone so we can make sure we get some help for you folks. So.
All right, sir. Well, the community appreciate that. They're already saying thank you. You can always watch the replay on OhioCannabisLive.com, buddy.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yep. Bye-bye. What can I say? Okay, next. Okay, so let's call another Columbus dispensary. Then we'll move over to Newark. Let's call. Well, I said we was gonna call them all. So we've called Botanist Columbus. Okay, and they answered. Took them a little while. Took them about 5 minutes, but that's not too bad. It's not too bad. But are they having a super sale there? Y'all can tell me better than I can. I haven't looked. All right, so let's move on to another place that we know is always busy. Verdant Columbus. Let's see. Is Verdant going to answer the phone for a live call? Let's see. All right. Verdant Creations. Columbus. Okay, 407. Yep, Botanist. We ain't done with you, Botanist. We calling all your locations. So just because you answered at Columbus don't mean you go answer at the other ones.
Call is very important to us. Please wait.
You guys know this one will probably take a while. Maybe not. Thought we would have got a recording by now, right? The number I'm dialing is 614-407-3111. Please correct me if that is the incorrect number. Could be calling a wrong number.
Verdant Creations, how can I help you?
Oh, is this Verdant Creations Columbus?
This is actually the Newark location, but I should still be able to help you out with like placing an order or menu questions.
Okay, this is Anthony, Ohio Cannabis Live, and we're doing a phone check. We're calling all the dispensaries in the state to make sure their phones are working properly. And so the question is, since you guys are taking calls for Verdant Creations Columbus, if a patient has a problem that is relevant to the Columbus location, how are they able to get in touch with somebody at that location?
We would then send whoever they're trying to get in touch with an email, and then that person would get back in touch with them before the end of the day.
Okay, so if someone is placed an order for Columbus Verdant, and now we are live, so this is on Facebook and YouTube, and we're just trying to figure out why people are having trouble answering the phones. If they call and they're trying to cancel an order, they would just call this number. Does it matter what number they call anymore, or is it just this number? Because I called the Columbus number.
It's any of the numbers. We're all linked to the same call tree, and we do that so that way nobody spends too much time waiting on the phones.
Okay.
And I do know that there have been some of our locations here that have been kind of short-staffed, so they may not have been able to answer the phones as well as we would operating under normal capacity. But so yeah, that's if for some reason there is a problem with a different dispensary, that's how we would address it.
Okay. Well, that's very helpful. I appreciate your time. I'm glad you guys did answer. Normally when I call, I normally can't get through. So, you know, it's funny I'm live and you guys answer. So that's awesome. So you have a good rest of your day, and the cannabis community thanks you for picking up the phone today.
You as well, sir. Thank you, and have a happy rest of your holidays.
You too. You can watch a replay on the YouTube channel, buddy. Peace.
Thank you.
All right. So we've learned something. So we learned that all the calls for Verdant, as someone else commented and said, is all being routed through Verdant Newark. Okay. Well, I guess that's better than listening to an endless hold time. So who are we calling next? How about Bloom Medicinals? Then that'll be all the Columbus dispensaries. We'll finish up with them. You know, and Tuesday today is a good day to do something like this, because usually there's lots of sales and deals. You know. Yeah, Verdant does have curbside, and that is, you know, one of the reasons that they do different business than some of the other shops, because who wants to get out the car if they really don't have to? So I understand that. All right, so we're calling Bloom Medicinals Columbus on Georgesville Road. This dispensary I have stood in line at. I can't say I had humongous trouble with the phones, but I did have some trouble with the phones, but it wasn't that bad. But we'll see how it goes now.
Thank you for calling Bloom Medicinals. If you'd like more information on becoming a qualified patient, press 1. For store hours and information, press 2. If you'd like to speak to a staff member at our store, press 3. To place a call...
Thank you for calling Bloom. This is Christina.
Hi, Christine. This is Anthony with Ohio Cannabis Live. We're doing a phone check. We're checking to make sure patients are able to get through on the phone. So we're calling every dispensary in the state to make sure the phones are working. A couple shops having trouble, so we were just checking on you to make sure your phone was working. Thanks for answering. All right. You have a good evening. Bye. Okay, they answered relatively quick. No problem there. Ooh, we on a roll. So far we have one dispensary that's not answering the phone at all. All right. See, moving on to, give me another one to call. Which one's always busy? Let's see. Are we going to Newark? Are we going to Cincinnati? Are we calling Cleveland? You tell me. Let's see. So we've completed the Columbus circuit. And they surprise me. Normally they never answer, and today they all answer when we're live. Go figure. All right, so let's do. Yeah, that was amazing speed on that. And then we just figured out how they was able to achieve it. They're routing all the calls to one central place, essentially creating their own little call center. So of course that worked for them, and maybe others need to do that. You know, so that basically knocks out the Verdant. So let's go with how about Strawberry Fields, Dayton. I also hope that one is particularly a busy dispensary as well. So let's try some Strawberry Field locations and see if they answer. Let me see. I like to go to their website to make sure I got the right phone number. It's not looking good for you, Terasana. I mean, everybody else is answering. Okay, Dayton location. Yeah, you're right, Tony. Well, Rise locations. Okay. Captain Greentoker said try Rise. Which location? Yeah, Verdant. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kate. I have not had a humongous phone call problem with the Newark shops, even with Verdant. But like I said, it just depends. I mean, obviously today's not a Woodward drop, is it? Okay, he says any. So let's try Cleveland then. Let me see if I can get their phone number here. And I've never been to this dispensary, so let's try it. Area code 216-243-0165. Man, we need some music, man. We need some.
We are currently open during the COVID-19 outbreak. Our store hours are from Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. While in the store, please follow all social distancing guidelines as set by the CDC. Starting Monday, July 6th, Rise Dispensaries currently offers online reservations and phone ordering for in-store pickup for Ohio medical marijuana patients. Walk-ins are permitted at this time. We ask you for your patience with lines as we migrate to this new way to shop. Orders not picked up will not be held for the next day. Press 1 to learn more about our pre-ordering procedures.
For more information on store hours, please press 2.
To speak to an employee at one of our Rise locations, please press 3.
Sorry about that. I'm having issues with my phone. Hold on a sec. You still there?
Yes, sir.
Hold on one sec. My phone is. Sorry about that. My phone was tangled.
Is this Rise Cleveland?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
Hello. Good. Oh, it's good. It's almost afternoon. We got about 8 minutes left. Hi, my name's Anthony Riley. I'm with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm basically doing a phone check. I'm calling all the dispensaries in the state to make sure their phones is working, because many patients have expressed trouble getting through on the phones, long wait times. So we're actually live on YouTube and Facebook right now, testing all the phones to see if they're working. And sounds like you just had a little hiccup there, but it sounds like you're coming in loud and clear.
Yeah, no, when I picked up my phone, my cord was all tangled, and I dropped the phone and stuff, and so, yeah.
No worries. That happens to me on live all the time. They make fun of me when I drop my mic. So, yeah, we just wanted to make sure your phone was working. You got any sales going on today?
Oh, yeah, we have, it's our Discount Tuesday. We have 20% off on any purchases over $200.
Okay. You said any purchases over $200?
Yep.
Is that at all Rise locations or just this one?
It's at all Rise locations.
Okay, all right. Yeah, and I don't get any text alerts from you guys anymore. I've only been to your Toledo store, the first one you opened there, but I'm going to eventually come down there when we get this virus under control and do a review like I do at all the other dispensaries. I just haven't been able to get there because y'all numbers is kind of high. So yeah. I ain't forgot about you guys up there.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for picking up on the patients in the community. Really appreciate it. And you can want to watch the video. It's OhioCannabisLive.com, sir.
All right.
Have a good one.
I appreciate
Peace.
it. Yep.
All right. You said so. Well, next, let's go with the Strawberry Fields Day. Yeah, I should have asked all the other ones what the sales was. My bad. We should have captured that information, right? Since it's so early. Okay, so I'm still trying to. When I click on their website and I try to pull up their phone number, this is weird. So when I'm on their website, maybe I need to go through iHeartJane because I'm not getting. Let's see here. Let's try Buckeye Botanical in Jackson. Sure, let's do it. Let me write down. Keep a track here. Okay, so that was Rise Cleveland. Answered. I'm making notes that they answer quick, or it took them a minute, but that was reasonable wait time. The same sale always. No one wants to spend $200. Exactly, Naima. I totally agree. I just didn't want to say nothing. Like, I mean, I hear that sale all the time, and I'm like, man, everybody's trying to spend under $200. So when they hear spend $200, it's like, all right, thanks, because I don't have $200 to spend on a daily basis. So no. Okay, so I'm looking up Buckeye Botanicals. Anybody got the number handy? I'm gonna find it here in a second, but I know some people just know the numbers like off by heart by now. Like, I don't know all the dispensary numbers. I have to look them up. I've been to Buckeye Botanicals before. I had some technical issues with the camera that day and my internet, and I wasn't able to do my review there. So, well, wait a minute. I take that back. I did do a video there. I've done so many videos. You can look in the channel. There's a video about Buckeye Botanicals. Sorry about that. Okay, 740. And for those who don't know, Buckeye Botanicals is in Jackson, Ohio. Small little town. Smaller area, smaller dispensary. Nice people. Let's see. Why my phone? You know, sometimes these phones, you touch something and touch the wrong number, and it happens. Okay. So, look, see, I knew you was gonna chime in, Thin Lizzy. We got. Is that the right?
Botanicals, Larry speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Larry. This is Anthony for Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm just doing a phone check live with all my Facebook and YouTube viewers. We're trying to make sure that dispensaries' phones are working. So you proved your phone is working just perfectly. One of the patients said that they thought I should call and check in on you guys. So I hope you guys are having a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook and YouTube, and we just confirmed your phone is working just fine.
Okay, sweet. Sounds great.
Any sales today? Do you want to tell everybody about?
We're just running 2 for Tuesday today. Buy 2 items, get a third item 50% off.
Woo. Okay, now do you guys stack discounts, or is that without stack discounts?
Unfortunately, we do not stack discounts. We do run the 25% off for veterans and indigent status.
Okay. But then, so if a person comes there and let's say they buy, I'm just make up a string, ice cream cake, and they buy 2 ice cream cakes, does that mean that the person on indigent or veteran will get half off on the third one? On the third item?
So
how does that work?
So they actually don't stack. So they'll just get the 25% off of every item, because in order to do the third item at 50%, we'd have to do the other 2 of the price, and then it wouldn't be as good of a discount. So we just do the 25% on all 3 items.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I got it right. So if a person doesn't have indigent, they can buy 2 items and get the third one half off. But if a person does have indigent or veteran, they just get 25% off all purchases. Is that correct?
Yeah, anytime they come in, they'll get the 25% off. They don't have to come in like a certain day or a certain hour or anything. It's just any time, as long as it's on the account. We'll give them 25% off the whole order.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the information. You have a good rest of your week, sir.
Hey, you too, and Happy New Year.
Same to you. Peace.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. How you guys feel about that, man? I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like that. I mean, because that basically says that if you're on veteran or indigent status, and they're doing some deal like that, which Verdant did a similar thing, that you don't get the same promotion that everybody else gets. It's not balanced. I know indigent and veteran isn't balanced because the people who are really deserving to get indigent aren't eligible to get it because the state has not given a proper criteria that is fair to encompass the other people who are indigent. And so to me, this just points again to the problem, is that, to have discounts, they need to be equally distributed. So if one dispensary is stacking, they all should be stacking. If none is doing it, then none is doing it. And then that means that people still should be able to get in on the promotion if it's more. So basically what he just said to me is that if I come to his shop, I'm not going to get the same deal that the other guy is getting. I mean, that's the best way to look at it. Some people may be okay with that, but me personally, I'm not, because basically it's something different at each shop. And when you're talking about somebody making a decision like me to drive an hour and 30 minutes to go to a shop, I'm going to look to see whether they're stacking. I'm going to look to see whether they handle their discounts differently when it comes to those type of sales. What some stores have decided to do is to cap the stack discount at 35%. That's something Herbology is doing. Not Herbology, I'm sorry. Ohio Grown Therapies is doing that. Where it's not a full stack, but it's still 35% if they're having a sale. Verdant doesn't stack, but they give 30% off for their veteran and indigents. That's cool. That's a fair discount. But then when you say somebody can come in there and buy 2 items and get the third one for half off, I don't see why I can't get that third item for half off like everybody else. I don't see why I should be excluded from that promotion. Y'all tell me. Alright, next dispensary. I still was trying to get to Dayton. I still been trying to get the number to come up all this time, to be honest with you. So I'm going to, I've got it now. Y'all that know, Dayton is my hometown. Let's see, 937. So far, guys, we're making great progress. I thought this was going to take a lot longer, but
Thank you for calling Strawberry Fields in Dayton. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, please remain on the line and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received.
you said it would be great if dispensaries dropped 10% from indigent added to for their baseline. It'd be great if it just operated like other businesses do it. If you have a discount or a coupon, you get it. And, if you have a veteran indigent status, or some people have golden Buckeye, they get a discount or something. With the way prices are, man, more people should be eligible for the indigent status. If more people were eligible for the indigent status, we wouldn't need as many sales.
Our hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. We stop accepting patients 30 minutes prior to closing in an effort to remain compliant with state operating regulations. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. Otherwise, please wait and your call will be forwarded to the front desk. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, this is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and we are currently live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're doing a phone check to find out how hard it is for patients to reach Ohio Dispensaries. So this is our first attempt to try to contact your dispensary today. The time is currently 12:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, if you would like to see this video and see what happened with the other dispensaries in the state, you can go back and watch the video on YouTube or Facebook. The video will also be shared with the pharmacy board. So hopefully we will call again and be able to get through. We'll call a couple of your other dispensaries to see if their phones are working too. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hopefully your phones will be working better next time we call. Alright, so we have found our second dispensary that's not answering the phone. So Strawberry Fields, Dayton is not answering the phone. No answer. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Who spent? Yeah, it's 200 at a time. Yeah, I mean, unless you're rich. I mean, you're trying to get something for, you know, if you get a half ounce for like $115, you're winning. But do you know how hard that is to do? It's hard. It's hard. Okay, so after you guys have seen that, I've got some more time left to call some more, but I think this will have to be a two-part series because there's 50 plus dispensaries in the state. I don't know if we can get to all of them, but based on the way the time is going, if we just keep pushing through, we might be able to actually catch all of them and call all of them. So does anybody have a suggestion on which location you want me to call next or which dispensary? Yeah, I'm totally okay with that, Naima. I mean, especially based on the current circumstances of the economy of this whole country, I would say that people's income levels are down significantly, which would definitely put them in a much closer alignment with the poverty line. And so, yes, I think, you know, more people are receiving SNAP benefits than ever before. More people are on Medicaid than ever before, and these are all income-based programs that are already, you know, set up to determine eligibility based on income. So really, what they should have done with the indigent status is looked at it as simple as the states and the county does. Is people that are under a certain income threshold will automatically be eligible under the indigent status. Being deemed poor or needy is what indigent actually means. It doesn't mean be on Social Security or a pension from the state, which is the two ways that you can qualify for indigent status. Both of those statuses, you know, there are people who are poor and needy in those categories, but for the most part, people who receive pensions from the state, they should have any higher priority than somebody who receives a Medicaid from the state or SNAP benefits. How do you know if you're on indigent status? Great question, Denise. Your indigent status will need to be set up either by your doctor or you can send a copy of your Social Security letter to the Board of Pharmacy and they can add it to your account. It's probably the easiest to go through your doctor or whoever did your recommendation to do it, but you can do it by sending an email directly to the Board of Pharmacy yourself. If you need help with that, you can email me at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com and I'll be happy to assist you in getting it done. It's pretty easy to do, and they usually add the status relatively quick, depending on, I mean, I can't say how long it takes now because of the COVID, but it's usually pretty quick. Special status shouldn't be that special. What I'm saying, lower prices, lower discounts, and more. Well, I mean, you know, the indigent status just isn't set up the way it's supposed to be set up. That's just the really simplest way to get into that conversation, is that it doesn't encompass the people who are actually eligible for it. It only encompasses a small percentage. If we had more eligibility, we would have more people that would qualify. Okay, what shop am I calling next, guys? You tell me. If not, if I don't hear back from you, I will just pick one. Let me get this other screen up here, man. I think I'm missing stuff. Let me see, man. There we go. Okay, yeah, now I got a screen up. I can see all your stuff. All right. Hey, what's up, Dave? I see you there, buddy. Dave's not here? Really? Call to Forest. All right, copy it. Which location? Springfield? or Sandusky? Yeah, that doesn't really apply to dispensaries. They can't stop answering the phone for lunchtime, man. They would be in a lot of. They would have a lot of headache, man. Like the guy said, that's why they pay somebody to dedicatedly answer the phone. Okay, so he says Sandusky, Springfield. Okay, Sandusky, got it. Calling Forest. Springfield. Got myself mixed up. Calling the Forest in Sandusky. Area code 419-405-6863. You tried calling Strawberry Field once and gave up on calling dispensaries. And see, that's the kind of stuff that the Board of Pharmacy needs to hear said, Richie. So,
10 a.m. to 8
sorry,
p.m.
I didn't have my speakerphone
Saturday,
on.
10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please be aware, we take our last patients 15 minutes before we close. For the health and safety of patients and staff, masks are required.
Oh, really? Thanks. I appreciate it, Richie. I'm glad to have you
Our
here.
dispensary is conveniently located at 1651 Tiffin Avenue.
Are taxes for purchase regulated by specific dispensaries? I know those would pay more in taxes. Sometimes the tax rate for the local area might be slightly different, Josh. Some might be doing a 6.5 tax percent, and some of them might be doing 7.25 tax rate. I always just calculate the highest rate, which is 7.25 when I do my calculations.
Press 2. To be connected with a front desk staff, press 3. To repeat these options,
Please hold while I try to connect you.
And just a reminder, since I didn't have my speakerphone on, this is the Forest and Sandusky. Better hold music. I'm just kidding. It's so horrible. But this is better.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for front desk. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hello, this is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and we're currently doing a phone check, and we're calling all the Ohio dispensaries to see if they're answering their phones. So this is currently live on YouTube and Facebook. We're broadcasting live right now, and like I said, we're calling all the shops to see if people are actually answering the phones at the dispensary. Unfortunately, maybe you're busy, we've reached your voicemail. If you'd like to call me back, my number should be in your caller ID. I'm not going to give it out over open air, but you should be able to find me at OhioCannabisLive.com. If you want to watch the video, you can certainly watch it on YouTube or Facebook. Hopefully we will reach you next time we try to call. Have a nice day. All right, number 3 dispensary, not answering the phone, Forest Sandusky. Who are we calling next? Is there any other dispensaries that anyone would like for me to call? You can hear me typing, I know. I type fast. I'm saying, I am live. Stop trying to message me. All right. Springfield. You said, oh, well, it's all right. All right. Let's do that. Calling Forest Springfield. Let's see. Which used to be Pure Ohio Springfield. Well, so while we're calling Springfield, after we call this location, we also will call Terasana Springfield.
Thank you for calling
We'll call
the
Bloom
Forest
too,
Springfield,
Richie.
an Ohio medical marijuana dispensary where we're committed to empowering patients. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please be aware we take our last patients 15 minutes before we close. For the health and safety of patients and staff, masks are required inside the dispensary. Our dispensary is conveniently located at 1711 West Main Street in Springfield, Ohio. Currently, we accept cash as payment. For your convenience, we have an ATM on site. To help us answer your questions and direct your call appropriately, please listen to the following options. If you have questions about obtaining your medical marijuana registry card, please press 1. If you're a salesperson or vendor, press 2. To be connected with our front desk staff, press 3. If you would like to leave us a message, press 3 to be connected to our voicemail. You can also send us an email to springfield@theforestohio.com, and one of our dispensary staff members will respond as soon as possible. You will now be directed to the receptionist.
Somebody sent him a link to this video at that email. Did y'all hear that email?
The Forest, how can I help you?
Hello, good afternoon. This is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and we're currently doing a phone check to make sure all the dispensaries' phones are working. We've had some patients say they weren't able to get through. I actually just called your Sandusky store and got a voicemail. Couldn't get through, but I'm glad to see your phone is working just fine.
Yep, we are good to go.
Yeah, so we're live. If you want to watch the replay and see all the we're calling them all. And we're on YouTube and Facebook broadcasting right now live, so they can hear you. You can say hi to the whole cannabis community. We're live.
What's going on, cannabis people?
Yeah. Hey, what's the deals going on for your shop today, since you'd answered?
Yeah, today we have the Blue Goo. It's 15% THC for $18 for 2.83 grams.
Oh, that's slick, man. The Blue Goo, man. It sounds like it might be very interesting. I haven't tried that one yet. Who's the cultivator on that? Is that standard or is that?
No, that's actually a
Pure
company
Ohio?
called PharmaCann.
Oh, it's PharmaCann. Oh, okay. No, I thought it was Pure Ohio.
Nope, yep, that's from PharmaCann.
Okay. Is that a indica, hybrid, or sativa?
It's going to be a sativa.
Okay. Do you guys have curbside pickup there?
We sure do.
Oh, okay. Awesome. What time is the last curbside pickup?
Yeah, so we start taking our last curbside at 6:30. You do have to have your order in by 6, though. However, if you get a little too busy and you can't come see us at the curbside and it's after 6:30, you can still come inside the lobby. And as long as you're here before 6:45, we'll get you taken care of.
Oh, well, that's awesome, man. That's great to hear. You have any idea why the Sandusky location wouldn't be answering the phone right about now?
No clue. They could be a little bit busy up there. I know, just like how we have been over the past couple of days with the holiday.
Sure.
It's a little short-staffed, so we haven't been able to get to the phones as quickly. But rest assured, as soon as they free up, they'll definitely be able to get with you guys.
All right, yeah. So then, can they also email the Sandusky location if they need to? Is that also an option there too? If they need to email them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they can. They should just be able to get onto theforestohio.com, and they should be able to get any information from there.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate your time, man. Let them know that we did call. We left them a voicemail.
All right, no problem. You said the Cannabis Connection?
Ohio Cannabis Live, sir.
Ohio Cannabis Live. I got you.
All right, sir. Yeah, you can just look it up on the internet. It'll bring it right up for you.
All right, sounds good, sir.
Have a good afternoon, sir.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, there you have it. Forest Springfield. Hey, they answered. That wasn't no problem. So it's interesting from Sandusky to Springfield. SB, what's SB, Swango? I'm thinking like, who is SB? Who is SB? Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me, man. I don't know who is SB. What dispensary is SB? Forest Springfield. Answer. All right, so just to recap for those who are just tuning in, we've had 3 dispensaries that have not answered the phone for whatever reason. Maybe they're busy, maybe something wrong. But let's point out that with the Forest, they did offer an alternative, which was you could email them, and they would get back to you that way. And they should all have that option, and somebody should be able to respond to the email in a timely manner. I love email. It's a non-stressful way to communicate. Strawberry Fields, yeah, we called Strawberry Fields Dayton Swingo, and they did not answer. They was the second dispensary that did not answer. So yeah, we have 3. Let's recap. Terasana Columbus did not answer, and they hung up on us. Hung up on me today 3 times total. I have all 3 times on camera. They hung up on me. We can try again before this video is over, just to circle back. Next, we're going to call Springfield Terasana and see if we can get them to answer, and then maybe we can ask them about why the Columbus store isn't answering the phone. Again, let them know we are live. This is why I have Ohio Cannabis Live, because I do stuff live, and that's the whole idea. So you guys can talk. Strawberry Fields Monroe, we will call them too. Big Pharma gives out free samples. Yeah, you're right. They do. They're always saying, we got these free samples. You can try it and let us know if it works. Yeah, that sucks. You know, they always trying to give people pills. They're quick to give them away for free. Okay, Zen Leaf and Canton. Okay, make sure to remind me, Denise, in case I forget. So, Terasana and Springfield, we'll call them. And then we'll go over to Strawberry Fields Monroe. And then we'll call Zen Leaf Canton next. I mean, after that. Don't let me forget, because I will forget. That's because I have a brain injury. I know I seem really smart, but I forget. Like I'm like the absent-minded professor. Okay, I will forget in 5 seconds. So we're calling Terasana Springfield. We're hoping that they'll answer, so we can ask them what's going on with Columbus. 230. And just for y'all to know, I live in Columbus, so I would like to know why they're not answering the phone.
Thank you for calling Terasana Springfield. Our hours are Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Sunday. For more information, including driving directions and our full product menu, please visit our website.
I'll make sure I call them too, Brian.
TerasanaCannabisCo.com. If you would like to speak to a dispensary team member, please remain on the line and someone will assist you as soon as possible.
Here we go with the early bird music again. Yeah, I know what you mean, Swingo, it is. No matter which location, in and out. Yeah, call it pure gold. That's what they should have called it, huh? It's crazy though. I mean, it really is. Sun is coming in, so you're seeing the energy, the positive energy is coming down on me from space and time. Bringing the cannabis community together.
Springfield, Terasana.
Hello, this is Anthony with Ohio Cannabis Live, and we're broadcasting live. We're doing a phone check to make sure all the dispensaries' phones are working properly. And so we just called to make sure that your phone was working. You know, we've been trying to call some dispensaries, and we tried to call Terasana Columbus, and they keep hanging up on us there. We're broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube, and, you know, we're just trying to make sure patients can get through. So we've had a couple dispensaries that aren't answering, but thankfully yours is answered, and that's wonderful.
Absolutely. We take great pride in our patients, and we actually want to we want to make sure that they get their medication that they're entitled to.
Well, yeah, they can hear everything you're saying. You're on speakerphone, so, you know, the whole community can hear you. And is there any... Hey, and let us know, is there any deals that are going on at Terasana in Springfield that we need to know about?
So Terasana in Springfield, all of our Terasana locations today are offering 20% off of the select brand carts. So availability is going to be either a Northern Lights, a Sour Diesel, and a Blue Dream.
Ah, Sounds interesting. So just for the record, do you know why Terasana Columbus is not answering the phone? Because basically when we called up there, we got a recording that sounded just like this one, like someone was going to pick up. And then we received another recording that talked about only taking online orders only. And then the call is terminated with a message saying that the voicemail box you're trying to reach is full. So if you want to go back and watch our video, it's live on our video.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely go back and do that. But as of right now, I can't speak for that dispensary up there. I can only speak for my dispensary here in Springfield.
Sure.
I do know that, they are in the state capital, so they are probably pretty busy.
Well, I live in Columbus, so yeah, I know. Yeah. So I understand.
Yeah, definitely. I can't speak upon that one, what's going on up there, but down here, we definitely make sure that we answer any and all calls that we do get and any and all questions that we get as well.
All right, wonderful. I won't take any more of your time. I appreciate you answering the phone. You have a great rest of the week and a Happy New Year.
You too. Happy New Year. Be safe out here.
Absolutely. You too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay. To be honest with you guys, I've dealt with that location. I've never had a problem there. I knew they was going to answer. I just wanted to see. But, all right. So we got a couple more we got to go through here. We already called, Crystal, Strawberry Fields Dayton. They did not answer. And just so you guys know, whoever's watching this video is being sent directly to the Board of Pharmacy to demonstrate the calling experience that we're having. So we're doing this together. This is not to get drama started, but just to prove a point that there are some barriers or challenges to calling dispensaries sometimes. And it's not this, I called in 4 minutes and got right through. That's not the case at every shop. And some we've gotten right through, as you've seen, but others, no answer. Can I get an update on who all you called? Sure. We've called Terasana Columbus, the Botanist Columbus. We still need to call Bloom. We called Rise Cleveland. We called Strawberry Fields Dayton. They did not answer. We called the Forest Sandusky. They did not answer. And we called Forest Springfield. They answered. And then we just called Terasana Springfield, and they answered. I'm trying to keep track. And I do believe, let me go back and look at my comments. I think we're supposed to be calling Strawberry Fields Monroe next. Yes, we're calling Strawberry Fields Monroe. Does anybody have the number handy? If not, I'll find it. Oh yeah, drug companies always have those little fake discount cards. They don't mean nothing. Yeah. We're calling Strawberry Fields Monroe. Where are you? It's just like some of them, they don't have their icons on the menu. Here we go. I got them. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Strawberry Fields in Monroe, Ohio. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. Otherwise, please wait and our receptionist will be with you momentarily.
Yeah, I agree. Swingo Logan usually answers. Takes a minute though.
Your call is now being forwarded. Please hold.
Hello, this is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm doing a phone test to check to make sure all the phones in the state are working at all the dispensaries. We are broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube. We just want to make sure y'all's phones is working because we tried to call Strawberry Fields Dayton and we didn't get through to anybody. But we're happy to hear you're answering.
Yeah, we're answering.
Is there any specials going on that you want to tell everybody about? Because we are live.
Tuesdays and Thursdays we offer 10% off, and that is stackable with indigent and veteran discounts.
Okay, for viewers who don't know what y'all's veteran indigent discount is, what actually is y'all's veterans indigent discount?
It's 20%.
Okay, so on a sale like today, then they would be getting up to 30% off. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, guys. I really appreciate y'all answering, and make sure you find out why the Dayton store is not answering, because that was one of the stores that the patient said that they couldn't get through to, and they're basically telling me which ones to call, and I'm calling them. I'm gonna try to call every shop in the state if I can.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much.
Well, we appreciate you answering the phone. You have a good weekend and a happy New Year.
You too, thanks.
Thank you. All right. They answered. I know, right? Okay, so F. Field Monroe answered. And did y'all hear that? They are stacking. So you can save 30% if you shop at Strawberry Fields. Y'all heard it yourselves. Now you understand why I shop the way I do, why I go to certain shops and not the other shops. Now you getting it. So, and I mean, if you look at their menu, their prices have fallen on Strawberry Fields. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, $36 straight sauce, 26%. Plate Nube, 23%, $36. Critical Glue for $27 a unit. This is I'm just glancing at the menu, okay? So they answered. Okay, somebody said Bloom, so let's call Bloom Columbus and see what happens. I bet they answer. But we gonna find out. They got more than one shop. Bloom Columbus coming up. And who are we calling after that? What else do we have? Someone tipped them off. You could be on to something, Swango. I mean, we are live. 190 people have watched this so far, I'm being told. I've got people counting it. So we've been on here for over an hour. And I got a little bit more time before I have to do another project. But I can still come back and keep going. I want this done. Well, we are learning. We are learning together.
Thank you for calling Bloom Medicinals. If you'd like more information on becoming a
We'll call
qualified
Matt
patient,
Rivers.
press 1.
Crystal, we'll call Matt
For
Rivers.
store hours and information, press 2. If you'd like to speak to a staff member at our store, press 3. To put
Thank you for calling Bloom. Christina.
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Bloom Medicinals Columbus?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm doing a phone check today to see if dispensaries are answering their phone. So I'm calling all the dispensaries in the state live. So we're on YouTube and Facebook Live right now. All the people in the cannabis community that watch my channel can hear you. And we just are happy that you actually answered your phone. We know you get busy over there sometimes, but we just want to make sure y'all's phone was working properly, because some shops in the city of Columbus aren't answering the phone at all.
Yeah, we're here and open for business.
All right. Is there any specials going on that you want to let patients know about since we're live?
So today we've got 10% off tinctures, topicals, and then transdermal patches. And then it's, I think it's buy one, let me see, buy two, is it buy two of the packs? Okay, you buy 2 packs pods, you get a free battery to go along with that.
Let me make sure I heard that right. You said get 2 packs pods and get a free, buy 2 packs pods.
If you purchase 2 packs pods, then you will get a free packs battery with that purchase.
Okay.
And then we have a regular Tuesday prices, which are 10% off all regularly priced topicals, transdermals, and tinctures.
All right. And what is your veteran and indigent status discount?
25%.
Right, and I know you guys do not stack those discounts. Is that correct?
We do not.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all answering, and you have a good rest of the day and a happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. All right. G Leaf and Warren and Zen Leaf and Canton. All right. So Bloom answered. We've got to do Zen Leaf. Is anybody counting how many we've called so far? We're moving right along. Look at that. Go Bloom Medicinal Columbus. Let's see, Zen Leaf. Oh, wow. They've revamped their website, guys. It's a lot different now than it was last time I looked at it. Wow. Let's see. Phone. Okay, wait. This is Illinois. Wait a minute. They have shops. They have shops in Arkansas, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nevada, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Wow, I didn't know ZenLeaf was that big. Ohio is still gouging patients. Most patients I talk to shop predominantly in Michigan. Okay, Little Mac 86. What is the ideal price for an ounce? I mean, because everybody keeps giving me that price is too high story and they're cheaper in Michigan. But I just did some price shopping in Michigan on Weed Maps, and the prices ain't cheaper. So I'm having a hard time struggling with that statement every time I hear it. So I have to call it out, because I can just go on Weed Maps and look it up right now, and I assure you we're not going to see a humongous price gap between a licensed dispensary in Michigan and a licensed dispensary in Ohio. $2.20 an ounce. We got ounces in Ohio for that price and less. Matter of fact, layer cake was just $300 an ounce with no discount, and with the discount it was $225, and that was at 30%. I've had people that don't have any statuses buy whole ounces of ice cream cake for $200 from Ohio, from Clutch, recently. I got people that telling me they getting $10 units of Yuzu Purple at 25, 26%. Sometimes people calling me and telling me they found a better deal than I got with my indigent status. I'm not hearing it. I mean, I'm not seeing it. That's what I meant to say. I'm not seeing it. But when I look at menus in Michigan, when you do the math, it adds up to the same or more. Oh, yeah, we got 220. We got ounces for 220, 180, 190. I mean, if I really was to pull it up and show you guys, you would see that. I mean, but that's not what today's video is about, so I'm not going to get sidetracked with that. We call them dispensaries. We're not talking about that right now. So we're calling ZenLeaf. I'm trying to figure out, okay, where their phone number is. Does anyone have a phone number for ZenLeaf? Because all I've got, oh wait, there it is. It's in blue. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so I found ZenLeaf 234. Yeah, you're right. It is a thought pattern, because at the beginning of the program, the prices were higher than Michigan prices, and people just expected it coming out the gate with 3 cultivators and only 4 dispensaries, that prices were going to be the same as they were in Michigan. And now we fast forward to 50 plus dispensaries, over 25 cultivators, over 20 processors. Well, the game's changing quite rapidly. And, you know, I could hear the case to go into Michigan last year, early in the program, but now I'm not seeing this humongous price gap anymore. And Michigan has cracked down on their product testing, their packaging, their whole process, and it has changed. Also want to point out the Michigan sales tax is higher than Ohio sales tax, and their gas is typically more expensive than ours as well. So I think a lot of times people don't factor in tax, gas, drive time, and let's go back to the fact that it's illegal to go to Michigan and buy product and bring it across state lines. So those are all the reasons why it just doesn't add up to me from a logical standpoint of saving money, time, gas, and trouble, and risk. It's not cheap. It's riskier, is what it is. And let's add COVID on top of that too. Their numbers were higher than ours. So I don't know if I'm rushing to go into the hot zone of another, from one hot zone to another hot zone, just to save 20, 30 bucks. Calling ZenLeaf.
Thank you for calling ZenLeaf Canton. We are located at 1851 Steinway Boulevard in Canton, Ohio. We are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For outreach and application questions or assistance, press 1. For questions about product, or to speak to a patient care advisor, press 2. To speak to a pharmacist.
Wow.
Thank you for calling ZenLeaf Canton. How can I help you today?
Good afternoon. This is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm doing a phone check to make sure all the dispensaries' phones are working properly, and I can clearly see yours is working just fine. And we're live on Facebook and YouTube right now. So while I got you on here, can you tell me about any of the sales you have today for your shop?
Yeah, today we're running 15% off of topicals, tinctures, and transdermals. We've got a Fireland Scientific Lemon Skunk cartridge on sale for $35. It's a half gram. And then we've also got purchase any 3 Verano products today, you can get 20% off the whole order. And then we've obviously got concentrates, cartridges, flour, and topicals from Verano.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I do plan on visiting your dispensary. I just have had, we got all this virus stuff going around. So as soon as all that lifts up, I'm going to come there and do a review like I do at all the other shops. You wasn't open when I went to the Botanist back then. That was a long time ago.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and I know it's been crazy with the different things that are going on. They tried to break in y'all stores and break your windows out. It's been crazy up there. But I'm glad you guys have pulled through, and patients do appreciate you guys answering your phone. Looks like you have a phone tree there, so a patient can actually speak to a pharmacist too. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've got a licensed pharmacist available. He's actually here on staff physically Wednesday through Friday, but outside of that, he's available by phone.
Okay, well that's a great benefit to patients, so I appreciate that you're doing that. This is my first time actually calling up there, so I'm glad that I got through and I learned something. There's one other thing I want to ask before I let you go, because like I said, the patients are on real time commenting and listening to what we're saying. They can hear everything you're saying. You're on speaker.
Wonderful, man.
How does your indigent and veteran discount work? What is the percentages and how does that work in relation to other sales?
Sure. So we offer 25% off every single time to veteran and indigent. If we're running any other specials, it will not stack with those specials, but if we ever are running a deal that's better than the 25% off veteran or indigent discount, then we will always give them whichever is the greatest discount. So if there's something better, then we'll honor whichever is the best for the day. But outside of that, we offer 25% off every time.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you said that, sir, because I really appreciate what you just said, because we called another dispensary. I'm not going to give you their name, but they told us they was having a sale, and it was buy 2 any items and get the 3rd item half off. So I asked them, I said, well, if a person like me, I'm an indigent person, I'm on indigent status, and I come to your shop and I buy 2 items, am I going to get that 3rd item 50% off? He told me no. I can only get their flat indigent rate or veteran status. I can't get that 50% off deal. Verdant also had a similar situation, so that's why it's a little bit different what you're saying. Everybody does it differently.
Yeah, there are sometimes situations where we will have deals that will be better than the 25% off, and we'll always provide that deal. Outside of that, typically on bigger holidays like 420 or Black Friday, we'll typically offer as high as 35% off for our veterans and indigent on those days.
Okay, well that's even great news. So that's great. So I look forward to coming down there and visiting your dispensary. I see you also have locations in other states, Arkansas, Illinois.
Sure.
So this is a bigger company than I thought. You just have one store in Ohio. Is there any particular reason why? Do you know?
Sure. We're part of Verano Holdings. Verano's got Zenleaf locations. That's the Verano products and the Verano line that we carry.
Okay.
Yeah, they're...
Yeah, I love Verano, man. I'm already a fan. Yeah, I'm waiting on some of them other strains I've seen out of Illinois. So yeah, I look forward to that. So you guys are owned by Verdant or Verano? I'm sorry.
Verano.
Verano owns Zenleaf. Is that how it works? Is that the parent company?
I know we're affiliated. I'm not sure about the actual
structure. Okay, personally. I got you. We can always Google the internet for that, but it is an affiliation of some sorts.
Sure.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I won't take any more of your time. I really do appreciate you taking time to answer questions from me and the patients in the community. And you have a great New Year. Best we can.
You too. Take it easy. Have a good one.
I look forward to seeing y'all soon. I'll try to call before I come down so y'all know when I'm coming.
Sounds good. You have a great day.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Alien Lab light resin disposable pens. Yeah, we have light resin. We have light resin disposable pens. We have light resin pods. We have live resin in the puck. We have diamonds in sauce. We have all that stuff. And when it comes to concentrates, I love concentrates. Didn't know I was gonna love them as much until last year when I started to really use them a lot. But I'm real particular about my concentrates. All right, so Zenleaf Answer gave us a lot of good information. Zenleaf appears to be doing things other dispensaries should be doing. So note to pharmacy board, Zenleaf has a nice little phone tree. It makes sense. They that was a good example of a good phone system there. And this is a company that we're now learning is a lot bigger than we thought. So they know what they're doing, apparently. And then we learned something else. They're affiliated with Verano. Didn't know that. See? Watching my live shows is always you never know what you might find out. Life is like a box of chocolate edibles. Nah, just said that. So you stole that quote from Ford. No, I was talking about chocolate edibles. I didn't say just chocolate. I said chocolate edibles. You never know how you might feel. You love the AeroPro light resin? Yeah, I do too, until recently. Another video. We won't talk about that right now. Okay, so ZenLeaf is off the books. Who is next? Who are we calling next? I have about 15 minutes left to go for this broadcast. Eagle. Ah, okay. I've been to the Eagle. The Eagle has landed, man. So, Eagle Dispensary, another dispensary that is kind of like away from a lot of the other ones. Eagle Dispensary is located in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Home of Neil Armstrong. If y'all don't know about the man that went to space, there's a space museum there. And, you know, it's an interesting place with a lot of old stuff there. Let's look them up here. I got their number. Let's call them. Let's see if they answer and see what they tell us. Let's see. I don't know that we're going to get to all of them in this broadcast. We may have to come back. So make sure you guys are keeping track. Really? Man, I'd like to try that. I didn't really like the taste of the flower, Richie. It was kind of mild on the terps, but maybe the light resin's better.
The person at extension 41973846665 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key. Sorry, but the user's mailbox can't accept more messages.
Okay. Can anybody confirm that this is the correct number? I dialed 419-738-4665. For the Board of Pharmacy record, this number is currently available on their website and on Google. This also is listed on Ohio Marijuana Card's website is correct. Does anybody have another number for Eagle Dispensaries? Let's just go to their website and confirm that that is the correct number. Okay. I'm on their website right now, and I don't even find the phone number. I mean, okay, wait a minute. It's just herbal training. I don't know what that is. Okay, their menu is at the very bottom of their website. Eagle, if you're watching this later, y'all really should fix that. The phone number is at the very bottom of the website. Makes it very difficult to locate. But the number is the same. So let's try again, guys.
Eagle Dispensary, this is Kathy.
Oh, hi, Kathy. This is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm doing a phone check. I'm just calling all the dispensaries in Ohio to make sure patients can get through. I'm currently broadcasting live on YouTube and Facebook with all the patients of my channels, and we had just called there and didn't get through, so we got a little concerned, but I said, well, let's call back and try again and see if we can get through. So we're glad to see that your phone is working fine. Since we got you on the phone, can you tell us about any specials you have today?
Well, we have a vendor day today for the Botanist.
Okay.
At 35% off all their products.
Wow, 35%. Did I hear that right? 35%?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a deep discount there.
So it's our vendor day for them, and right now they don't have any flowers, so we have some cartridges and some cocoa bites and a couple of tinctures and some gummies.
Oh, okay, all right. And just so other people who are watching this or listening to it right now, could you just tell us what your indigent and veteran discount is and how that works?
We have 30% off. I think you've called before.
I don't know that I've been there before and done a video there, but I haven't called to see you guys in a long time.
Okay, so we're 30% off for the veterans and indigent.
Okay, that's great. That's really good. I mean, that's right on par with some of the other shops in the state. So now, and I'm assuming you guys don't stack that over top of your sales, do you?
Correct. That's correct. No stacking.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean 30% is a really good discount.
I agree.
Yeah, so I mean that's certainly understandable. So I appreciate that. And the patients here, they're telling me thanks, for the information, because like I said, we are live right now. So if you ever want to go back and watch the video and see what happened when we called other shops, you can go back on my channel at Ohio Cannabis Live and rewatch the whole thing.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
All right, well, we appreciate your services. Y'all have a good, happy New Year. You too. Bye-bye.
You too. Be safe.
You too. Absolutely. Peace. Okay. They answered after the second attempt. But it sounds like they answered. So we're going to mark them down as they answered. And I did say, before I ended this broadcast, we will call Terasana back to see if they answer in Columbus. Okay. You got the busy message too when they're busy. Okay. Yeah, understandable. And we've heard the same thing repeatedly, is that staffing is a problem. You got to ask yourself, is that because of the virus? I've heard that some dispensaries have had COVID-19 outbreaks, but it's not being reported in media. No one's being notified. No contract chasing is being done, to my knowledge. And it's just kind of a rumor going around the cannabis community that dispensaries are hurting because they're having trouble keeping staff. And obviously working at a dispensary at this time, dealing with a general public, would be a risky position to have. So this is another reason why I'm pushing for the delivery, not just for patients' sake, but even for the the employees of the dispensary's sake too. I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, they don't want to get the virus either. So they wouldn't have any problem just dropping it off on your porch. I mean, or having it dropped off. That would probably make it a lot easier for a lot of people. So yeah, the Eagle, they landed. All right, so we have about 10 minutes left before the show wraps up today. And who are we calling next before I go? Like I said, we need to save at least 5 minutes to call Terasana Columbus back, to circle back to see if they're going to answer. And then after that, we're going to have to make this a part 2 video. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for the part 2 of calling all Ohio dispensaries. Calling all Ohio dispensaries. All right, let me just double check all your comments to make sure I haven't missed anything anybody has said. Okay. Oh yeah, it was Eagle. Okay, yeah. All right, so about wellness. Good one. Okay. Another dispensary I have actually personally been to. About Wellness is located in Lebanon, Ohio, not far from Cincinnati, but also not far from Dayton. It's kind of by itself, but it's a very classy little dispensary. But they get busy because they be having some reasonable prices there, and they sometimes get the Woodward stuff before others, or they get the clutch stuff sometimes. So all right, we're gonna call them and see what they say. And then the last one will be us calling Terasana Columbus again. And then when I come back, probably tomorrow, hopefully my power won't go out.
Thank you for calling About Wellness, Ohio. Please listen carefully as our options have changed. Press 1 for location and hours of operation. Press 2 if you would like to know how many days you have available to purchase. Press 3 if you would like to place a phone order. Press 4 if you have other questions and would like to speak to a technician. Press 5 to leave us a message.
They probably heard. Somebody told them already. They can see my number, by the way. They got caller ID. They know it's me calling you. You guys know that, right? All the dispensaries have caller ID. don't know, Swingo. They ain't answering, man. Don't sound that nice to me. Star 67 them. You guys are too funny with the Star 67. You know how old school that is. Y'all making me feel old when I hear Star 67, man. We used to down Star. They won't know what to be calling him. Star 67. It does work on mobile phones somehow. Sorry, my screen was shaking. I was trying to get like.
Thank you for calling about Wellness, Ohio. Please leave us a detailed message, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Please note that we cannot receive phone orders over voicemail. Thank you.
Hello, this is Anthony Riley with Ohio Cannabis Live, and I'm doing a phone check to make sure patients are able to reach the dispensaries if they have questions about their orders or questions about discounts. We're currently broadcasting live on YouTube and Facebook. This call is actually being recorded, and maybe you're busy, maybe your phones are not working right now. But we will try to call you back again maybe tomorrow, see if we can get through. We're just trying to make sure patients have easy access to dispensary staff in case they have questions or concerns. This is just so we can make sure everything's working smoothly in our program. Hopefully we'll hear back from you soon. Have a nice day. They didn't answer. That is another one. About Wellness Lebanon did not answer. No answer. But we left a voicemail. At least we could leave them a voicemail. So look at that. I just want to circle back around and say the whole purpose of doing this is not to bash any dispensaries or to get them in trouble, but to just show that there are problems getting to some of these dispensaries, and that there is issues. No system is perfect. Obviously, we've heard a lot of the challenges surround staffing issues, and so that's something that we have to take into consideration. Also, we have to take into consideration the virus. So those are all reasonable reasons that dispensaries may be experiencing trouble taking calls. But when a dispensary simply is just not giving you an option, that's a different scenario to me. And so, but like I said before, I'm going to circle back around and contact Terasana Columbus again. Maybe this time they will answer the phone.
Thank you for calling Terasana Columbus. We are open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, including drive-in directions and our full product menu, please visit our website, TerasanaCannabisCo.com. If you would like to speak to a dispensary team member, please remain on the line and someone will assist you as soon as possible.
All agents in the call ahead queue are currently busy.
Alright, we're back to the elevator music. But who knows, guys? Maybe they will answer this time. You have to have some optimism, right? Can't just be all negative energy. So, this will be the 4th time today I've tried to call this particular location. So it looks to me like we have a total of 4 dispensaries did not answer the phone. Terasana Columbus, Forest Sandusky, and About Wellness Lebanon so far. Oh, and Strawberry Fields Dayton did not answer the phone either. Nor did any of these places call me back since we've been live. Minute 25 seconds. If we saw the pattern at 4 minutes, this call should end. That's what's happened so far. Like I said, the music is being just played so loud that you just want to hang up because it's nerve-wracking. Especially if you live in Columbus or there's something there that you really want, it's just nowhere else. then you see where the frustration I have might come into play, or somebody else who is looking for a particular medicine that they know this is the only place to get it, and they want to make sure they have it before they go over there. Or you just may have a product question. We're at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Seems like it gets quieter right before it's gonna hang up on you. It's like we gotta calm you down and turn the music down. In just 1 second, we will. Okay, they're running out of time, guys. We'll have to do that on the next episode, man, because I have an appointment. So, and this is the kind of things we face where you have an appointment and you're trying to get through to the dispensary. You're on a time schedule. Hello? Are you there? We're approaching 3 minutes and 34 seconds. The call usually ends for me around 4 minutes. Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to me. I leave a message at the dispensary and they call me back 4 hours later or the next day. Then Lizzie. It's too late to get my issue resolved by then because the product is probably sold out at that point, right? Somebody already bought it. Four minutes. Why do I keep saying 4 minutes? Because that's the time the Board of Pharmacy said that it took them to get through. I'm going to give them 2 more minutes, folks, and then I'm going to have to hang up on them. We're 13 seconds into that's 2 minutes already. Because time is valuable to people. Listening to these long hold times, I mean, 5 minutes is not an unreasonable hold time, honestly. But when we tried to call this place 3 or 4 times already and haven't been able to get through, 5 minutes feels like hours. This is what causes stress and anxiety for patients unnecessarily, Board of Pharmacy, is people having to listen to extremely loud hold music and no one picking up the phone for whatever the reason is. Dun dun dun. No answer. 6 minutes. All right. So, as we're getting ready to wrap up today's live broadcast, I appreciate all you guys being here. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers now, so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you do so. We really do appreciate that. Make sure that you keep talking in the comments, because I still get those alerts and those comments. We can keep the conversation going on my website at ohiocannabislive.com. I feel like I need to set up a special place on my website just for this particular issue. It just seems crazy. 8 seconds left before I disconnect this call. I thought they was gonna answer. See how they quiet the music down like they're gonna pick up, and then they don't pick up. 7 minutes.
Thank you for calling Terasana. We are unable to take any new phone orders for pickup today. We will resume call-ahead orders tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Thanks, and have a great day.
Sorry, this mailbox is full and cannot accept any more recordings. Thank you for using the voicemail system. Goodbye.
Okay, it's been documented now 2 times in this video, plus I demonstrated it with the pre-recorded video I made earlier. I've called, this is since 11 o'clock this morning. It is now 1 o'clock. We've called at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've called 8 dispensaries. So it's 50-50. Almost. Close. We'll continue this when I come back, and we'll call some more dispensaries, and we'll try to circle back to some of the ones that didn't answer to give them another opportunity to answer. But I will be sending this video to the Board of Pharmacy, and what I need y'all to do for me right now in the comments is tell the Board of Pharmacy why this is a problem, how you feel about it, and why we need delivery, so that when they see this video and they watch it back, they'll understand what I've been trying to tell them. Because right now I look like the one little guy sending the email, and it's all about me and my own little problem. We're so sorry you didn't get through, but I got right through. So I just wanted to make sure that it was crystal clear that this is something that is affecting more than just Anthony Riley. This is affecting a lot of other patients. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. Make sure you continue on, and if you want, email the pharmacy board and tell them you saw what happened. You saw the video for yourself. I'm going to send this video to them as soon as I hit the end button. I'm emailing this video to the Board of Pharmacy as evidence. The dispensaries, not all, but some, are not answering the phone on a nice sunny day on Tuesday. All right, guys, I appreciate your support. I will see you guys next time. The petition is already available for delivery. Little Mac 86. You can check that out on my website. You can check it out on Facebook. We've got it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.